This is my man. I'm taking him home, and that's it.
I don't know why the rest of them here.
I got butterflies in my stomach.
Cameras don't do him no justice.
My biggest competition is nobody.
I'm just ready to get some.
Oh, Lord, I'm so fucking ready. Oh, my God.
I'm here, what's good?
What up, guys?
Who out here wants to be in love with life?
What do you think are some of the biggest misunderstandings about being a president of a network? Because it's so important for us to have our faces like in the C-suites. It's not enough of us in Hollywood.
What do I think it means? Well, I wasn't expecting this kind of question, to be honest with you. But
I'm a journalist.
I appreciate it. I actually appreciate the question.
Thank you so much,
I do.
Jason.
It means a lot. It means a whole lot. Because, again, this is not something that we just put together. We come from this business. We've been showrunners. We've been selling. We've been executives. We've been all of that. So we know the inside of the industry. And for us, myself as president, Lemmy as CEO, I think that meant literally everything. To be able to control the content, the budgets, everything. To be able to have some control and not being told what we can and can't do and who we can and cannot be is it's literally everything. It's what not to be cliche about it, but it's what gets me into the office every single day.
Well, that's pretty fascinating. I think what people don't know, a lot of people don't know, is that Lemuel's parents were in the industry.
Mm-hmm. Well, we all grew up there because we all come from Michigan, and I worked there as well. So
wow.
That's how we learned how to do what we do, which is why we kind of, between the three of us, myself, Lemmy, and his brother LeJean, we all kind of can do everything on a set because we had to learn how to do everything.
What are the top 3 things you learned from the family, just in terms of, the money component? Because I think money gets mismanaged, mishandled. Any miss you can put in front of money, it can definitely happen. Working in Hollywood, I'm so sorry. Working in Hollywood, trying to manage personalities, egos, people thinking they should get paid this. You know how it goes. So how do you manage that? Like, what are some of those lessons that you guys learned?
Well, the money conversation is always the most difficult one, right. But it's always the conversation everybody really wants to have. We can talk creative, everyone laughs and blah, 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 but what they really want to know is how much I'm going to get paid. And, some of the things that you learn, one is that budgets are real, okay? Budgets are real, costs are real, all those things are real. So, people looking from the outside always make these assumptions that there's endless amounts of money. It's not to say there's not money, but money is always earmarked for certain things. So one of the things I did learn early growing up is that the money needs to be budgeted. It needs to be placed in a certain place. It has an earmark for certain things, and that's what you got to do in order to be successful.
Are you a stickler? Like, who's the real stickler, between you and Lemuel?
Well, let me see if I can find somebody here who can answer that question for you, that can tell you. Actually, I am one of the cheapest guys around when it comes to.
My
No,
goodness.
I'm kidding. No, but I'm sorry, excuse me. But no, honestly, I do oversee the budget. So for me, I like to make sure that the money's going where it's supposed to go.
You know what, let's just talk about women and advocating for women in the business, because there's pay inequity. We talk about that a lot in Hollywood. What's some advice you can give to women on how we can advocate for ourselves and what we should be getting paid? Because a lot of times we're the ones making the show happen, making a film happen, making careers happen, and then we're the lowest paid, which is obnoxious.
Well, 2 of our biggest stars probably are Jocelyn and Natalie Nunn, and they're doing okay. They've taken control of their careers. They've created projects that they have their hands in. They're executive producers on the projects, and instead of only just wanting to be talent, they also wanted to be EPs on the show.
On that IP.
There's changes that have to be made amongst the community.
Okay, so again, what's your advice to women?
Keep going. Same advice that I had to give to myself. Keep going, because it is possible. It is possible, and look to own what you have.
Ownership, own that IP. This was so good. Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it.